Hello, my friends. I decided to make this broadcast specifically for my viewers from English-speaking countries, English-speaking world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a Russian guy living in Russia. My name is Andre, and I started this channel a few years ago. My purpose was to promote some Russian souvenirs for sales worldwide. And but I've made a few videos about my products, whips, knives, sabers, etc. But this time I'm making this broadcast for the for another topic, which is the current situation with the virus, so-called virus, and um, the influence it has on the everyday life of people in my country. So, as you may notice, I'm walking in the yard in the streets of the project where I live in Russia, and there is not so many people around me because in Russia we are uh, prohibited at the moment to leave homes. But well, I must admit I in a way violate this requirement at the moment, and I'm walking down in the yard and staying outside my home. Well, why I do that? Because personally, I don't believe in the threat. I don't believe that the flu virus, which is now, you know, has been made a culprit and the threat, and so many people are afraid and threatened by mass media and government officials of this virus. I don't believe this threat is real. The only real threat I perceive from all that is the consequences of disrupting economics and business rate. Stopped operations right now, and many of them will never be able to reopen again because, first of all, they're not allowed to do, and economic links and economic chain has been disrupted, and without the inflow of cash, these businesses are not able to survive. They're not sustainable without customers, and customers are being kept home and prevented from entering the good old brick and mortar stores which are closed. So new suppliers are not brought in, customers are not able to buy anything, so business owners cannot pay the money for the employees. Employees don't have money to purchase products from other business owners, so the whole economics has been put on hold, and the effect of that is the most damaging because people who don't have money to keep up their lifestyle, their habitual pattern of life, they lose hope, they lose morale, and they start being ill just because the effect of depression and the anxiety on the immune system is greater than the flu itself, because the flu, as we know, is not so dangerous for majority of the population. Doesn't matter if this virus has been created in the laboratory. I can believe that, and I think it is created in the laboratory. Uh, But even if it is, it cannot be contracted by air. And so the face masks and the sanitizers uh, are not a big factor in the transmission. Actually, they couldn't prevent from contracting anything because, technically speaking, the mask is good only for the first probably 15-20 minutes. After it becomes wet, and it's not good for holding anything, uh, preventing anything from entering your system. But even that, so, and let me put it this way: staying home now in the stuffy environment with other people is probably one of the worst things you can do to prevent contracting an illness, because your immune system will be suppressed this way. Because let me just explain. When you stay home in the closed room or in a house, well, it's funny probably for the first few hours. After that, people start feeling anxious. They start feeling out of order, and they start, being restless. I don't know about you, but I certainly experienced that. After spending a few hours with my wife and kids, I start shouting at them, and I start being, stressed. And it's good if everybody has their room of their own, place keep to themselves. But sometimes it's just not possible, and people start, being aggressive, being anxious, and what else they have other than television to watch? The depressing news, the paranoid media feed, threatening, scores of corpses and ill people all the time. It's not that there are not no ill people in the world, but it's not news actually, because we have ill people, people with flu and people with different respiratory diseases all the time. It's a constant process in the world. People die, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people die every day from pneumonia, from flu, from other illnesses, and it's not news. Uh, but the media makes us believe, actually, focusing our information or focusing our attention on this aspect of life. They are completely ignoring the fact that there's probably more people who die because of drugs overdose, because of alcohol abuse, or because of home violence, or because of car accidents. They would if they were to focus our attention on that, we would be terrified. But that's the aim of the media right now, to keep us terrified, to keep us isolated, to keep us home, and to justify shutting the economy down, which is probably the biggest aim behind all of that which is going on. Uh, well, there are a few theories, including conspiracy theory, um, why they need to do that. But regardless of these theories, they are succeeding. They are shutting economy down right now. They're getting rid of the cash, so it is not possible now in Russia to get cash from automatic cash machines. They are empty, and people are discouraged from using cash. They're using plastic now. That's the first step for total control of the population, and from by controlling the access to the cash, um, and to the plastic, cards, they're going to be able to control us, and decide what we can and what we cannot do based on our behavior. Because now they can cut off anybody from using money on our credit cards, on our plastic cards, on our deposit, uh, bank deposits. And without actual cash, we're not able to buy anything. Probably, if you have enough stuff around, you could probably trade something for food. But other than that, you will have to use the money or grow your own food, which makes people living on land in a preferable position right now. But how long it will last, we don't know, because right now we know that all the agricultural companies have been using, the GMOs and other pesticides and other genetics, modification to prevent people from using the seeds of most agricultural products. You can only buy in a supermarket, but to grow your own food has become quite tricky. Okay, what else could I say? So we are at the threshold of big change. There's no doubt about it, and we will live in a new world, and probably already are living in a new world. What I encourage everybody to do is to keep sanity as much as possible, to stick to your own agenda. Don't allow state, don't allow officials or media dictate you what to do. Keep to your own agenda, keep to your own thinking, and take care of your physical health, of your mental sanity, and those of your family. It's time to take your body seriously. It's time to take your mental and physical health seriously. It's time to be conscious. It's time to be aware and alert. Pay attention to what's going on. And first of all, to pay attention to what's going on inside your own mind, around, inside your own head, and with your own body. So keep to your rituals. Do your morning exercise. As do physical exercise, it will strengthen your immune system. And if you breathe enough fresh air, drink enough clear water, and do enough physical exercise, it will surely do you more good than staying in paranoia at home watching the horror news and being, persuaded to vaccinate. Vaccination is another trick. I personally don't believe in vaccination. I believe it's just a trap to keep more people sick and to control the population by eliminating the weaker members of society, because nowadays the victims of pandemic are elderly and old people, because of naturally their immune system is weaker with age, but with stress and paranoia imposed on them, it becomes even weaker, and after that they are being brought to hospitals and tested for virus. And these tests and these vaccines are the actual cause of illness and death. So I will not voluntarily submit myself to any vaccination, I tell you, because right now all the democratic rights, we are being stripped of them. Right now, as we speak, the laws are being passed to limit our freedoms in every possible way on the pretext of protecting us from something as trivial as flu symptoms, which are which have been the reality, a fact of life since many years, since 100 years ago. So, what can I say? Watch out! They're taking our freedoms away right now. They're taking our freedoms of movement. They're taking our freedom of free speech. Because I believe shortly there will be laws persecuting people denying the very existence of the threat. Right now, I am openly denying it, but there is no law right now. At the moment, I'm doing it, so to speak legally. But in the near future, there will be persecution for that, if not already. I'm not sure in your country, but in Russia, I haven't heard of any such laws. But to deny the existence of coronavirus or of the pandemic may become illegal very soon, because somebody, there is a plot, there is a purpose to keep people dumb, to keep people uneducated and not being able to judge what's going on, because the education system has been deluded, has been weak, and people have not been taught to think for themselves actually. And if they cannot think for themselves, they can believe any lies broadcasted and pushed down their throat by the media and officials. So the biggest threat is to become paranoid, and by becoming paranoid and stressed, you you are surely going to have a weak immune system and become susceptible to contracting illness. So stay calm, keep calm, do your exercises, keep to your agenda. Uh, think right now what you can do to support uh, your neighbor, as trivial as it may sound. Love your neighbor as yourself. Yeah, that's the commandment in the Bible, but that's a very good thing and very sensible thing to do, because your neighbor also may be of use to you in the near future. So, part of the quarantine and part of the isolation imposed on us is to keep us isolated from each other, from society, and from our neighbors. And that's a bad idea, because it makes us isolated, and it makes us weak. On the other hand, being part of community, being part of the group, uh, of the family and other people, being able to support each other gives big strength to everybody, to all individuals, and it makes us human, makes us not the guinea pigs and the caged animals on tests, if you know what I mean. So I encourage you to keep your social contacts uh, as much as you can legally and certainly online, certainly by means of communication and your messengers. But if you cannot do that, if you cannot meet somebody in person, then of course stay in touch with people on the phone, on the internet. But if you can, certainly it's a good idea to communicate and not being paranoid about it. Okay, that's about all I wanted to share right now. If you have questions or comments, please post them to the comments of this video until YouTube takes it away from, because freedom of speech is something they want to control too. But now and then you can come upon truth and upon people who share their mind about what's going on. So I wish you and your family well. Those of you who are my customers and who have bought something from me recently, I will do all my best to send the supplies you've bought from me in the nearest future. Right now, the Russian Post has stopped sending anything abroad, but as soon as it's possible, I'm sending all your purchases to you. Be sure that I remember about you and I am available for communication. Thanks for watching and stay safe.